It's raining crazy over here.
Welcome to the Afro Gamer, where we discuss everything esports and gaming in Africa. Today we have special guests in our midst, the representative for West Africa in the ESR versus West Africa friendly. So we do have Angie, we have Lewa, who is Lethal Niger, and we have Wonder Kid.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks so much for having us here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's jump straight into it. Angie, how did this idea come about?
yeah. This idea come maybe before starting COVID, because with COVID, everybody don't have the opportunity to play like in on offline events. So before time with my own team, like Two Line Gaming, I did something like that. So I hold some contact with some big company like footballists. So I say that why don't do this with Ivor Esports? So I start to contact some guy like Mr. Zal of PSG and asked to him about this idea, and told to me that this idea is good. I mean that Zaldinho is a coach of Dax Esports. That is my mentor, who drive me to esports and FIFA knowledges. So I just contact esports reputation, and they answer to me. Maybe because they know we have some friend together that they accept to do this event with us. But before, they told to me that they are interested to talent, West Africa talent, because they have in their own team Kailan, South Africa guys. That is
Okay.
very, very unbelievable player. So that's why they accept this event. Is like also like scouting also. That they told me. That's all I think.
Oh, okay, that's wonderful. So, how did you come about the team selection, the players? Because West Africa, there are a lot of FIFA players. So, how did you narrow it down to the seven that represented Nigeria?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry,
To
West
do
Africa rather.
yeah to do this, I follow some instruction also of esports reputation. I I allow everybody to get inside this event. So I make some tweets with everybody who have a big a FUT champion team, a rank, maximum ranking in FUT champion, maximum ranking in division rivals, and uh, and I make the selection. That's all.
Mm,
I
mm.
select normally is 8 player, 2 player from each country, 2 player, 2 player, 2 player from each country. That that they told me 8 people, 4 countries. That they told me.
Okay, thank you very much for that. So Wonder Kid, tell us, what did you think when they approached you and they said, "Hey, we need you to play this person"? What was going through your mind?
Well, when Ange approached me, I was excited because I saw it as an opportunity to represent West Africa and also as an opportunity to get a name in the esports. I mean, West Africa, we are far behind. We don't even have servers. We have nothing there. So, if I was to make an impact in the game, I felt like it would bring much more eyes to the scene in West Africa. So people like know we also have talent in areas.
Oh, cool, 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 cool. Docs, thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking time to join us.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just started. When you are not talking, please mute your mic so that external noise will not be coming in. So
Okay.
Lewa, what was going through your mind when they approached you and said, "Hey, we need you to represent West Africa"?
Honestly, I was really excited because I had the opportunity to represent Nigeria once versus Zimbabwe. So I saw when Angie approached me he dared me on Twitter. I was like, wow, okay, yeah, this is an opportunity to face the world. We've not really had that much of opportunities to go for a live event and represent West Africa. So yeah, I was really excited to play the friendly. So yeah, I was really excited.
Mm.
Like honestly, I was shocked at first because when I got the email, I was like, oh really? So I counted myself lucky to be able to participate. So yeah, I was grateful for the
Mm.
opportunity.
So when you saw the list, did you know them? The opponent list, did you know any of them?
No, I actually didn't. I only knew of one, the opponent one that kid faced because he was a well-known pro. He has gone for most of the EA events, live events. So I knew that was the only pro I knew. But I didn't know of Lukmanyu. But when I looked at his profile on Twitter, I know okay, multiple ESWC champion. Like okay, yeah, this is obviously not going to be an easy opponent. So yeah, I was excited to play against him. And yeah, it ended in a
Mm.
draw, so I was fine with that. I was fine with that. It was a good game.
Oh, mm. Mm. Docs.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Jumping, coming from back to back, you have been playing tournaments. You just set your world record. What was going through your
Mhm.
mind when Angie approached you and said, "Hey, your continent needs you to defend it." What was going through your mind?
When this happened, it was he just said they wanted to do. He contacted me like weeks ago, and he just said they wanted to do something for West Africa. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm in. And I didn't get to know full details until like 2 days before the event. And when I saw what was going on, like, okay, fine, we could do it. Even when he said Thursday, I was having a tournament on Thursday. I'm like, okay, I'm
Guys,
just going to
I
play it
can't
to
hear you.
put.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah, what we can hear him. We can hear him loud and clear.
Okay, can you hear me
I
now?
can't hear. I can't
yeah,
hear
we
the.
can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Okay, all right. I'll try to speak louder. So the thing is, I tried, anything for Africa basically. So when he contacted me, like, okay, fine, I was going to do it, and he said it's Thursday, fine, but I said yes, I have a tournament, but let's just do it. Let's just put Africa on the map. And when he said, okay, you might play a top Xbox player, I said, whatever it is, bring it. And then I saw Killen, I'm like, oh wow, this is nice, this is good. Um, and then he said they needed somebody else too from Nigeria. I'm like, oh yes, okay, yes, there's another good guy. I had to contact Leton and just said, see, this is it, this is happening. Please, I want you to come into it because you are in a better place too as well. And then it was successful. I'm very happy that these guys came in and they did it because there was no excuse. I hate giving excuses. The reason why I was late to this thing was because I've been having running stomach. And when you've been asking me where I was in the toilet, so I'm like, no, don't worry, I'm going to do this. So I don't give excuses. I make things work no matter what it is. So I'm really great that these guys are here, and I'm here to I've been here I came here January. I can tell you, I've gathered more than enough experience, and I'm waiting for FIFA 21, man. There's a whole lot of experience, so I'm not in a rush. That's it.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Angie, let me throw this question at you. Did you put into consideration latency? What's it called? Internet connectivity when you're planning this?
I didn't catch you well. Maybe my
I said,
network problem.
okay. So I was saying when you were, planning these friendlies, did you put into consideration the latency? Did you put into consideration internet connectivity for the West African gamers?
Can I restart my?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. You can. Okay, while we wait for him to come back, we can
It's
keep
like crash. I really don't catch you. I will restart.
Okay, that's fine. Can everyone else hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you clearly.
Your
Wonder Kid, can you hear me?
breaking. Your mic is breaking. Like it's very bad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but like it's lags. It lags and
Hmm.
okay, it's clear now. It's clear now.
Okay. So I was opportune to watch everyone's game. Wonder Kid, I saw your game. Lewa, I saw your game. Docs, I saw your game. How would you say the experience was personally? That's for Wonder Kid.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I lost both games, and it was a good experience because I was playing with a pro, obviously, and it was very good. And I learned something from the game, but I think I was at a disadvantage because of my team, and I cannot say that as an excuse though. But yeah, it was a good experience. I played with the pro. I know I could have done way better, but playing with the pro, I mean, it motivated me to get better, a lot better at the game. And yeah, I think it was a very good experience.
Hmm. Hmm. Lewa, you drew your game. I know you also. I noticed it also that you had a little bit of issues with your connectivity also. So overall, how was the experience for you?
For me, the experience, because I honestly I didn't know what to expect because I looked at his profile. Look, why he was a pro player too in India, so I was like, okay, this is not going to be an easy game. And he had a very good team, to be honest. He didn't have the best team, but he had like a good team. So for me, the game was kind of even. He played really well. He held the possession, so it was really it was really tense for me, to be honest. I was really tense when I was playing because I didn't know what to expect. So and when you're nervous, sometimes you do well. So for me, it was a very good experience. It was a very good experience. So I drew the game. So I'm happy about the draw. I have no complaint about it. But it was a good game. It was a good game, and I learned to like one thing I learned from Lukman was his patience. When he was playing, he was really patient, especially at the edge of my box. I was like, okay, so I kind of implemented it to my game moving forward.
Hmm. Docs, your experience?
Um, the game ended, I think, 9-0. But like I said, I wanted to get experience. If you look at the games I played twice, the first half ended 1-0 of each round. So my plan was, I've been hearing of Killen, but I wanted to know what this guy was actually playing. I noticed it was his killer. So the first half of the game,
Guys, I still can't hear those. I cannot
I
hear
can
those.
hear, I can hear. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear everyone
Yeah, we
else.
can hear you. We can hear you, Docs. We can hear
Go
you
Okay.
ahead,
clearly.
Docs. We can hear you.
All right. So the first half, every first half of the match ended 1-0. So what I did was I changed tactics second half and then was able to score more. So my plan was, okay, this guy is a killer. You don't come out against a killer. And yes, he's a very good pro player. He's a very good player. I mean, he gets 30-0. And, I didn't have a team. I had to borrow a team to use. But then FIFA 21 will be it. There is more prestige qualifying for an EA tournament than beating, a young boy. So it's different. But I knew who he was. And then I said, okay, fine. I know who you are. We're meeting for 21. I didn't come here to come and pick beans. I came here for something different. We'll meet again. But that's it. It was a good friendly match. We were able to put Africa on the map. And like I
On the
saw Wonder
map,
Kid's
yeah.
game. I saw Wonder Kid's game and I chatted him on like, okay, there's a delay in his game. And the servers were really affecting everybody. So I just felt really bad, but we tried. It was a draw at the end, 4-4 between West Africa and Esports.
Yeah, it could have been a win. It was Lewa's ball hitting the bar that didn't make us win, but all the same, yeah, it was. Yeah. So we have a few comments. Mark, thank you for joining us. Richard Kwashi, thank you for joining us. Powerful FJ, thank you for joining us also. So Richard was throwing this question to Docs. I believe you've already answered that. He was saying, tell us how you were feeling playing Kayland. You just answered that question. So
Let me answer that. Basically, playing Kellen was what I was to expect in an EA tournament in case I qualify. Do you get? So I saw what was it, and something I noticed about his game is his brain thinks very fast, and his fingers are very fast. And he was able to get this experience because I remember when I was chatting with a pro player, he said, Kellen said his experience was gaming in an event. The games was even faster than what he was playing right now. So he has gotten a lot of experience, and which helped. It really helped him a lot. I mean, who knew Kellen 2 years ago or 3 years ago? But he just started. So I just came here, January, and I will do this.
Yeah, so we're getting some echo. I don't know why. And Mark is also saying that. Yeah,
I think
someone
when
was
that kid
playing
was
the
started is
interview on their computer.
listen. Yeah, I think when that kid was restarting, check or age. Oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I think it's Wonder Kid. Yeah. So Richard is saying thank you for sharing. You guys are doing well in putting Africa on the esports map. Richard is saying you guys are doing on the esports map. I'm still hearing that echo, so it's not Wonder Kid. So will you guys this question is to Angie. Do you think with this friendly Africa is getting more recognized? Hello, Angie.
I don't think he's here. He's left.
Okay, that's fine. Lewa, do you think with this friendly, the outcome, do you think all the opponents will be saying, hey, yo, have you heard of these players? These players, they did this, they did that. We should play them sometime again. Do you think that's what will be going on in their camp?
Yeah, for sure. The friendly is an eye opener for pro players out there to know that they are very talented, not just FIFA players but gamers in Africa that can do well. So for sure, it's an eye opener because I saw that there was a lot of retweet and a lot of likes, and some of the look Mayu started looking into my stream because normally he doesn't know about me, but through the friend he was able to this guy is actually good. So he has been coming to my stream, and I'm sure the same will be for Ducks, because of the friendly, they kind of get the idea that there are some good players out there. So it was very good. It was very good, for sure. We want more of this for sure in the future. Very good, for sure. We want more of this for sure in the future.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you, Wonder Kid. Yeah, we can hear you. Can you, Wonder Kid?
Okay, I think Age is using his phone, maybe.
Yeah,
so
but still, I don't know why.
Yeah, because I think Angie should put he should mute his mic. Why not? Yeah, he should mute his mic so that we can't hear the echoing. Why not? Yeah, he should mute his mic so that we can't hear the echoing.
Angie, can you mute your mic for us, please?
Okay.
Okay, so Wonder Kid, what do you think? What are the positives you and your teammates will pick from this friendly? Wonder Kid, can you hear me? still getting that echo. Okay, Docs, what are the positives? You can take that question while everyone is trying to figure out their
Okay.
connectivity.
The positivity
Yeah, I
is,
can hear
yes,
you.
they
I can
basically
hear
know that there are
you.
people who play FUT in Africa. It's something good. But I think we need something bigger. For example, when I broke the world record, I could tell you people who went to my Instagram page to check out my timeline because I was able to see them.
Wait,
For
wait, wait, wait.
example,
Is Doc speaking to me? Because I can't hear him. I cannot hear Doc.
what is happening? But everyone can hear
If
me,
Doc
right?
speaking to me, I cannot hear him.
Yeah,
I can't
everyone
hear
can
what
hear
he's
you,
saying.
Docs. I think it's just Wonder Kid that can't hear you, but we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I can't hear Doc.
Okay, can you hear me now? Like, can you hear me? If I come closer with my mic, can you hear me?
Well, let me leave and join. Let me leave and join.
Yeah.
Let's leave that
All
one.
right, no problem.
Let me leave and join.
Okay, so Docs, continue.
Okay, so the thing is, yes, it's worked well. For example, like the world record, some people came to my stream, pro players like Brian Smith. Sorry, I said Brian Smith. What's his name? For Mike Labella, the owner of hashtag Harry hashtag United. He came to my Instagram to check it. I had to screenshot it. I think you look at my WhatsApp post. I'm like, wow, this guy came. So we need something bigger. This friendly actually sent these people a message that, okay, they play FUT, but they don't have a server. But we need something bigger. That's exactly what we need to do. So I know a friendly might be there, but I think we need to do something. Maybe we could create a tournament between, for example, this is West Africa and, Esports Rep, a friendly. We could do something bigger. Okay, let's really compete. Let's get the best 5 Xbox player in Africa, the best 5 PS4 player in Africa, and then versus against 5 in other places. Let's compete. We don't care about the internet or anything. Do you understand? I mean, we get people who are in Ivory Coast, like Wonder Kid get 27 wins and all, but even when we qualify, we can't compete. It doesn't make any sense. So we need something big. We need something very big to do this. The friendly was awesome because it basically showed that these guys play FUT, but we need something bigger.
Okay, so when you say something bigger, what are you saying? Do you mean servers?
No, like we need something bigger for them to bring the server. We need to challenge these people.
Okay.
Let's create a challenge.
Okay. Wonder Kid, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Okay, so we're asking what are the positives you and you think Africa has taken away from this friendly?
Well, for starters, they know there's talent in West Africa because like there are a few talented guys over here who have shown that like they are very top level at the game for a very long time now. And what else? Apart from that, I don't know. There are lots of negatives. We played on 1 bar latency, and our performance shouldn't even be rated on that because 1 bar latency it limits you a lot. You can't do what you want. There are no servers. Like I can't get a lot of positives from the friendly. Apart from the outside world knowing we have talent here. Apart from that, I don't know what other positives you can get from the friendly until they do something about the service and us competing on the main stage. I don't think I can get any positive from these from the friendly we played. By a lot of negative, there are a lot of negative.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Angie, can you hear us? Hello, Angie.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so what can Africa learn from this friendly that just happened?
Positive point.
Yes.
Okay. For me, I every time tell to my guy here that they are best than European, Asian, American player. We don't have only opportunity to show that. That's all. So for me, they show now that African people have a great talent. Now we know everybody know Kailan. Everybody know Kailan. Now they know some another guy. We have maybe they don't participate, but both brother Dex and Adex, that is good. They know now Wonder Kid, they know Dogs. So for us is an opportunity to light uh, to get a light on. So now we can continue to discuss with them. Maybe in the future, continue something like that. And maybe in the future, maybe in FIFA 2021, one of them can be pro player. That is my focus. Do all my best to put the light to our community. So for me, this event is just unbelievable, and I will continue to push as much I can do. That I can say. For me, that is a positive point for me. I don't care about results. I just care about light.
Okay, Ife, I have a question for Ange.
Okay, if I have a question for Angie.
Yeah.
Go
Will
ahead,
there be more?
Wonder
Will
Kid.
there be more friendlies?
Would that more friends?
You know I am native French speaker, so please speak slowly for me.
So Angie, he was asking if there will be
Because
more
we
friendlies
need more
like
friendlies
this.
for both.
If there will be more friends like this.
What? Can you repeat, please?
Can you hear?
I didn't catch you. Please, can you repeat?
Okay, so Wonder Kid was asking
I
if
say
Okay, so
there will
Wonder
be
Kid
more
was
friendlies like
asking
this.
if
Yes.
there will be more friends like this.
More friendly river with whom?
Yes, like rivals.
Yes, like rivals.
One more. Can you repeat? Friend with whom? Esports reputation or another people? I don't catch.
Any other person.
Any other person. It doesn't have to
Any other
be
person.
esports reputation.
Any other person. Doesn't have to be
Ah, okay. I am
Any other
friend with
person, because
footballists,
one friendly.
footballists and co.
Okay, so that's fine. Let's move on. We have more comments. Mark once again said there
Okay, so
is
that's fine. Let's
definitely
move on.
more
We have more
recognition
comments.
versus prior,
Mark once
but
again
more
said there
importantly,
is
the connectivity
more
aspect needs to be
recognition
bridged.
versus prior, but more importantly, the connectivity aspect needs to be bridged.
Angie, can you mute your mic, please?
Angie, can you mute your mic, please?
Okay, good. So Richard was saying, Docs, what is your Twitch account name so I can follow you?
Yes, that's twitch.tv/docsose. I think I replied in chat. It's docsose on Twitch. That's it. That's DOXOSE.
Okay. Lewa, if if you're sitting down with EA Sports and they ask you what you wanted for African gamers, what will be your top 2 requests?
My first request will always be servers. That for me, that's the most important thing. Connectivity. That's what we struggle with in West Africa in general. Most of us playing on 1 bar latency. Speed of lag. Like that would be the number one thing. There should be servers in Africa, not just only South Africa. That's just one country in Africa. Like we need more servers in Africa. That would be my first number one priority. And they should make more countries in Africa eligible to compete. That would be my second request. So the first one is connection, and they should put more limelight into other African countries, not just only South Africa competing for the global event. There are a lot of talents out there in different parts of Africa that are really good, but they don't just have the opportunity, the connectivity and everything. We just need that opportunity. And trust me, you see how esports will be booming in Africa or West Africa in
Really good,
general.
but they don't just have the
So that's
opportunity,
that's that's my
connectivity.
request. Firstly, they should install a server in West Africa or in any other African country just to boost, connectivity, because that's one thing we really struggle with, because most African players that play foot, we play against people from Europe. So it's kind of really hard because they have better servers and they have the edge over us in Africa. But if we're kind of on the same even playing field, it's a lot better for us in Africa. So that would be my request. The first thing is servers, and second thing, make more African countries eligible to compete in the global series. So yeah, that would be my
Okay,
request.
thank you for that. So, Docs, for African players to get to the standard of esports reputation in terms of team management, player management, and for players to be, to actually be on a roster for agencies like that, what do you think stakeholders in esports industry in Africa need to do?
Um, Everything still boils down to what Neta Naija said, based on the servers. Because I think one of the reasons why some countries, or almost every African country, is not able to qualify is because we don't have a server. So EO definitely believe, how do you guys get 27 wins without a server? And we've been doing that. But there's something else we are not looking at that I'm trying to think about. Why are we requesting for a server? Why can't each government of a country say, okay, let's write to EA and say, okay, for us to have a server, how much do we need to bring? Do you understand? If Nigeria and Ghana, we are neighbors, if the government of Ghana and Nigeria can come together, say, okay, EU will give you this amount, get these guys a server, whatever money you guys are making, there should be an agreement, because this is business. I don't blame EA for not bringing a server, because to be realistic, they want to make their money. So they've been making their money elsewhere. They can't come to Africa and then lose their money that they've been making. It's not possible. They need to see something. So the only thing I am saying
Docs,
is for
Docs,
yeah.
I don't think EA Sports is that recognized in Africa for governments to be like investing in service. Maybe they need, or they have to see us on the main stage before they probably invest in EA. I don't think
Of
we're
course, yes. They
recognized
need to see
like
us on the
they
main. They
recognize
need to
us.
see us on the main stage. But to get to the main stage is hard. It's either you come down here to South Africa where there's a server, or you go to Egypt, or you go to another country, and just get where there's a server. Now, the only thing I did, because I tell people there are different ways to go to the market, right? I broke this world record, and then the Minister of Sport came in and made an announcement, which is good. There are other plans which I have, because I'm actually helping my country here. There are other plans which I have to put these people on the map. I'm getting old. I personally need to settle down. But at the same time, it's true. But at the same time, we are trying our best. Do you understand? So breaking world records, one thing. I have a plan, October 4th. All these things are written down. We all will see when time comes. And then we will 30 and no be anything for here. You have the things, we need this money. Even if you go to a country where there's a server, who would provide you FIFA points? There are barriers to these things. I mean, we all keep doing SBCs and grinding because there is no money. Look at pro players. How many of them have time to be doing SBC? Do you think I have time to be doing SBC when I'm trying to focus on how to get 30 and I'll be doing one crazy SBC that stresses somebody out? If you give me $1,000 or $2,000, buy FIFA point, let me go to the game straight away. I don't need to stress myself on SBCs. Come on, let's look at pro players. Who has time for SBCs? We are doing SBCs at the same time, and then we are hosting to get 30-0. It is fucking damn too stressful. Who would provide us this money? It is harder than what we think. That's exactly what we're trying to say.
So we attended the Lagos Forum, Lagos Esports Forum yesterday, and one of the, I think the vice president of the NFA or the NFF was there, and we threw this question at him as to African government being involved, football federations being involved as to, putting Ghana, Nigeria, and a host of others into FIFA so that, Africa feels like they are among. And he was like, there are levels to this. So many things have to be in place. One, EA has not reached out to any of the football associations and vice versa. So, like Wonder Kid was saying, I doubt the head of Ghana Football Association cares about EA Sports. I don't think he cares about that. That triples down to different economies and countries in Africa. So another thing is we need more enlightenment. Now, for someone like the Minister of Sports in Nigeria, he's enlightened about esports. We need other ministers in other countries to also get on board. Then they can now start saying, okay, what are the challenges the esports industries are facing? How can we come in? How can we support? But for now, like Wonder Kid said, I don't think they know and I don't think they care. Wonder Kid, you want to say something?
Okay, just a comment. I just a comment by my friend Mark. He was like, why don't we stream our games more consistently so that we we expose the media to ourselves? And let me answer this for you. They are playing on two bar latency. And they are streaming at the same time. So imagine how bad the gameplay will be. Because even if you play without streaming, the gameplay is very bad. So imagine playing while streaming on two bar latency. And you're supposed to put your best performance while streaming. So if you stream to an audience and you play badly, who will watch the next time? Nobody will watch. Because you're playing very bad. Nobody will tune in if you're bad. And that's a fact. Because people tune in to watch good gameplay.
And that's a fact. Wonder Kid, there's something I want to.
If you tune in and the guy you keep on playing bad, no one will tune in.
Yeah, Wonder Kid. There's something I want to bring up here on Wonder Kid. I was speaking with the person that invited us for the friendly Esports rotation on WhatsApp today, and that's the thing that's the mistake we are making. I said, let's bring content down to Africa. Content doesn't have to be your gameplay. Do you understand? There were so many messages on Instagram and Twitter, people asking me, oh, how are you able to do this? How are you able to do that? And then I'm like, okay, I will do I'm going to do this just chatting one day. It doesn't have to be gameplay. Do you understand? Just show people skill move. It's not about winning or losing. That's the thing. Everybody know that you have a very bad condition of internet. So don't even worry about it. If you bring the African continent to us, people won't even bother if you're winning or losing. Why do we keep watching Castro and the rest when we know exactly what they are doing? Do you understand? We keep giving, why are we going outside when we can? I mean, Leicester Nigeria has been playing this game for a very long time. You have been playing this game for a very long time. You know about SBC. I know about SBCs. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So we can actually do this thing by giving these people content. It doesn't have to. Let's leave the gameplay aside. If you're thinking about gameplay, our internet is bad. We don't have servers. There are other ways we can make these people come to our stream. Do you understand what I'm saying? Leicester Nigeria is there now. Sometimes I host him on this channel. If we have 5 basic streamers in Africa, for example, okay, we know your server is not good, Wonder Kid. Okay, Wonder Kid, what are you good at? Are you good at skill moves? Just play a game and be doing skill moves. Fine, they'll watch you for skill moves. Leicester Nigeria is good at teaching, because I was watching his stream also every day. I watched it yesterday, I was watching every day. Leicester Nigeria, you are good at this. Let's pick a date. What Leicester Nigeria today? You get 1,000 viewers on this day. He gets 1,000 viewers. Okay, I know how to do some things. I will give you also what I know how to do. Then we bring the community together. That's the only thing. But we need people who are constant. I know Leicester Nigeria is constant. Wonder Kid is constant. I need you to your consistency. I am constant as well. There are other people. Do you understand? A2 is constant. So we need. It doesn't have to be gameplay. Let's leave that thing. Everybody keeps playing a game every time. It is different. You can teach people how to trade, because so many Africans cannot afford FIFA points. Who can trade? Teach them how to trade. They don't care about gameplay. They understand that this thing is bad. They know you are good. You have made a name. Do you understand? Leicester Nigeria has made a name in Nigeria. You can't say anything. If Leicester Nigeria loses 5 games in a row, he's good, he's good. what he has done has been done. Do you get? If I beat F2 Tech tomorrow, F2 Tech, I'm still not better than F2 Tech. I have not won whatever F2 Tech has won. So forget that thing. They know. Let's bring them back home. Let's stop. They are giving them views. Let's do something here.
Okay.
Enough is enough, man.
Thank you for that, Docs. Let me just read the last set of comments as we round up. Richard says, okay, he's responding to Clutch. Clutch says, just a suggestion. I think African gamers should stream their games more consistently, just like the pros and streamers do. I don't think they give enough content media-wise. Richard responded to Clutch. He said, good idea, but internet pricing and quality won't even allow them to be able to consistently do that. Clutch again, they're going back and forth, says, then that's the problem. If you can't even invest in your internet to create a platform for yourself, I'll give you that exposure. He said exactly what Dex is saying, but okay, exactly what Docs is saying, but you need the exposure. You need to create the following via social platform. This big name started from this. Regular people turning into your stream and subscribing. Gray Studios Ghana said it is important to get servers in Africa because high ping games does not make it fun to play. And Clutch said, Wonder Kid, I see your angle, but at an emphasis stream, as an infant streamer, you would have to pick and choose the right times to stream. You can even start by uploading content, not even live stream, but your face and gameplay has to. Okay, so Docs, you mentioned, Lethal Niger, you stream regularly, Wonder Kid, you stream regularly, Docs, we know you stream regularly. For people who are planning to jump into content creation now, especially when internet is an issue, data prices are off the roof, Little Niger, what would be your suggestion or your advice?
That's a tough question, to be honest, because I was in Nigeria for a while and I know how costly data is, to be honest, and to be streaming at 1080p or 720p is a huge investment, to be honest, a huge investment. And if there's no return on investment, then a lot of people give up. So that would be down to the service providers in Nigeria to, like, or in West Africa, to give like a platform for people, like with cheap and affordable pricing that will help them, because trust me, if data is cheap in West Africa, trust me, there will be a lot of streamers. But because how expensive data is, that's why a lot of people don't really even look into going into online gaming or streaming online. They prefer just to create content offline. So my suggestion is just for the government in the various West African countries to look into this. The ISP service provider all over Africa, they can come together, create affordable rates for everyone, especially people that are content creators and gamers. Because trust me, in online gaming, you need the best internet. You need the best internet. Trust me, and that's the only thing I can say about it, because I've been in that before. Trying to look for data, affordable data, just to play online and stream my game. So I know it's kind of challenging. So that would be my take on that.
Okay, so let's round up. I know you guys have other things to do. So just in 1 minute, how can people connect with you? Give us your social media handles, give us if you use Twitch, if you use YouTube, give us your handles so that people watching can follow you. So we'll start with Wonder Kid. How can people connect with you?
My Twitter handle is Wonder Kid. Yes, it is seen on the screen. Wonder Kid. My Twitter handle is I'm only on Twitter right now, but I'll be on YouTube soon, because I wanted to create content for a long time, but I haven't started that. I will start soon. I will start with the content very, very soon.
Okay, Docs. What about you? How can people connect with you?
On Twitter, it's docs and docs underscore. That's DOXOSE and then underscore. It's the same with my Instagram, and then also on Facebook and Twitch. The only thing different between Twitch and Facebook is there's no underscore. That's it.
Okay. Lethal Niger, what about you? How can people connect with you?
So, like, anyone can reach out to me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is X Lethal Ninja, the same as what you guys can see on the
Docs, Clutch is
chat.
asking what country you are in.
Okay, I currently moved to South Africa because of this. I'm in Nigeria and I left for Nigeria in January. So I am in South Africa currently to get my experience.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. So Clutch, Richard, Gray Studios, thank you for tuning into this live episode. Lethal Ninja, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Dogs,
And my Twitch is also Lethal Ninja.
Okay.
Ninja. If you want to come watch sometime.
Okay, sure. And Wonder Kid, you guys, thank you for taking out time to talk to us. You guys are doing, not just your country proud, but West Africa and Africa as a whole. So, keep doing what you're doing, and we'll keep supporting.
Yeah.
All right, then. Take care, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
All right, bye.
Thanks so much, bro.